Hello guys, my name is Ali. I want to talk about what would it look like to get an insurance policy for a 60-year-old person that lives in Texas, a coverage $50,000 and having also a child rider. The child rider, it comes in and first of all, the illustration that I have over here, it's $50,000, 60-year-old, male, lives in Texas, non-tobacco user, and the plan is immediate, which means the coverage starts right away. If you get the policy today, 48 hours later, you get sick or you die, you'll have access to this money. One thing I did do on this policy is, let me turn this microphone up because it gives me a better recording. Okay. So one thing I did do over here, I added that accidental death, which means in the event you do pass away in a car accident or some kind of accident, you not only get the $50,000, you also get the $60,000. I'm sorry, you get the $50,000 and an additional $10,000, so you're actually getting $60,000. Your family will get that much. If you get sick, chronic, critical illness, anything like that, you'll get that money while you're alive, that $50,000. Your monthly premium is $229, and that includes a child rider, which means I did a 2-unit down here. Each unit's $5,000, which means that child can convert that grandchild, to grandchild rider. That grandchild can convert this into a whole life policy when they turn 21, and regardless of what their health condition is, they can convert this. If I would have put this as a 5,000, they can convert it up to 25. In this case here, I give them 2 units, the grandchild, which means they're getting 10,000. They're covered for $10,000. So if the child turns 21 with a $10,000 policy rider that's added onto this policy, they can convert that to $50,000. Regardless if they get sick, chronic, critical, any kind of health condition they develop, they can still convert it with no medical question, with no mouth swab, which is really nice feature to have. So if any grandparents want to leave a legacy to their children, I highly recommend this. It only costs $2 a month to add this rider onto the policy. What else do I want to add on here? I know there's something. Let me explain that over here. Child rider also covers, grandchild rider also covers great grandchildren. So if you have great grandchildren, you can also use that rider for. Provides term insurance on each child through age 20. So at the age 20, they can convert this policy to a whole life without any proof of insurability. Like you don't have to go through a medical exam or health exam. Available in 1 unit, 5,000, or 2 unit at 10,000, like I was explaining down here. No limits to the number of grandchildren which can apply. So you can have as many grandchildren as you want, or grandchildren. Issue age children, grandchildren, they have to be 180 days old to 15 years. Okay, as long as they're within that bracket, they can be added onto the policy as a rider. Primary insured. These policies are available for anybody between the age of 50 to 80. Each grandchild can convert to an individual policy for up to $25,000 guaranteed insurability. That's for 1 unit, it's $25,000. But if you get 2 units, you can convert that to $50,000. $12 per grandchild annually for each unit coverage, which is really good. So if you get the $25,000 policy, it's only $1 a month, which means it's $12 a whole year. So for $12, a grandparent can add their children on there for $12 and give them a $25,000 policy. And if they want to spend $2 a month, $2 a month, they can bring this up to $50,000 guaranteed insurability, which means it doesn't matter what condition the grandchild in, it's automatically approved. That's a GI policy. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to confuse you guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below and I'll be more than happy to answer them. This application is very short, takes 15-20 minutes, and it's all done over the phone. If you're interested, please contact me on the number on the screen. Okay, so $12 per grandchild annually for each unit of coverage selected, which means, like I said over here, we selected 2 units for 1 grandchild, so they get $50,000, and that costs $2 a month. In the event of death of the primary insured, the coverage under this rider will be paid up. So if the grandparents, like say if they get this policy for themselves at the age of 60, and at age of 65 they die, this grandchild doesn't have to make any payment anymore. That policy is paid up to the age of 20, which is a really nice thing to have. So what happened is, in the event the grandparents die, their beneficiary, so if they name their daughter, their son, their spouse, the beneficiary, they would collect the $50,000, and they would, if they would die in a car accident, which actually a friend of mine happened to them just recently in Florida, which is horrible. But if you die they died in a car accident. But if you die in a car accident, you not only get the $50,000, you get additional $10,000. So you're getting $60,000. The beneficiary will, and the grandchild no longer have to make payment under the policy, and they're covered up to age of 20, and they can convert it to $20,000 $50,000 regardless of their health condition. Okay, let's read this again. In the event of death of the primary insured, the coverage under this rider will be paid up if policy issued as the immediate or graded plan. Okay, so there's 3 different level of this policy. Immediate, it means coverage starts immediately. So if I issue the policy today, January 1st, as soon as you make your payment, the payment goes through, the policy is in effect. In the event that you do die the 3rd day, you are eligible to collect your coverage immediately. So all this money will be paid to your beneficiaries, and the grandchild policy you'll never have to make a payment on a grandchild policy. That's under immediate or graded plans. Graded plans, which means if depending on your health condition, in the first year you'll be eligible to 30% of the death benefit. So if this is $60,000, you'll get 30% of it. The second year you'll get access to 70% of your death benefit, and the 3rd year you'll have 100% to your death benefit. What happened in year 1 and 2, you'll get return of premium. In the event that you die the 1st year, you get all your premiums back. If you die the 2nd year, you get all your premiums back. If you die the 3rd year, you will get the full amount. Okay, I hope this helps, guys. I hope I'm not confusing you. I know it took me a while to learn all this. It might be overwhelming for somebody just hearing that the first time, but just let me simplify it. If you're 60 years old living in Texas and you need a policy for $60,000 and it will cover 1 grandchild for $10,000, your monthly premium is $229. And if you want to add more grandchildren, this is only $2 a month. That's the best part about this policy. If you want to add as many grandchildren as you want, you can do that, and it only costs $2 a month per grandchild. It doesn't sound like it's very much, but it's $50,000 that the children can convert it into whole life policy when they turn 21. And in the event that you do die, in the event of a death of the primary policy holder. So if the grandparents die, the grandchild never have to make a payment, which is really nice. And also in the event that a grandchild develops some kind of illnesses before they turn to age 20, they'll still be eligible to convert this policy into a whole life policy without any medical exam. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If you want to reach out to me, please comment or text me to 330-577-3496. And all you have to do in the text, just type one life, the number one, and then the word life, L-I-F-E, and I'll be able to respond to you immediately and answer any questions that you need. This is all done over the phone, and it's a very, very simple process, and it's very quick. Thank you guys for watching. Best of luck. Please reach out whenever you're ready. I recommend doing this while you're young. Actually, you know what? I want to do something before I go. I want to show you something here. I want to look something up. Just bear with me 1 second, okay? I want to come over here, and I want to show you something. Just before I go, it's really important. I want to show you this slide over here. Let me make this a little bigger. So I want you guys to do this while you're young and healthy, because look, there's 3 questions over here. If you have, question A, if you have a stroke, angina, chest pain, heart attack, and so on and so forth, if I ask these 3 questions and you answer yes to any of these questions, if you answer yes to any of these questions, proposed insured should apply for the graded. That's not the one I'm going to show you. I want to show you a different one. Hang on. Okay, that's what I want to show you here. So, okay, there's 3 health questions over here I'm going to ask. And if you say yes to any of them, you are not eligible for any coverage at all. And the reason I say this, because do it while you're young and healthy, because as you get older, you may not be eligible for these policies. These programs, it's not something you buy. It's something you have to actually qualify for. So with me being a broker, I can actually shop all the major carriers, A-rated companies, and I will find you the best policy. You pick out the price, and you pick out the term that you want, and I will shop around and find you the best option available. And once we get you approved, we can move forward with the application. So please remember, do not wait till, don't wait for the house to burn down to get insurance on it. Don't wait till you get into a car accident to buy insurance. Do it before. This way you'll protect yourself, and your monthly payment will be a lot cheaper. Look here, if any answer to questions 1 through 3 is answered yes, the proposed insured is not eligible for any coverage. So if you say yes to any of these questions, you may not be eligible for any life insurance or any income protection or final expense. Okay, so do it while you're young and healthy. I just had to bring this point up because people tend to wait too long before they actually make a decision. Thank you guys again. Have a wonderful day. Please leave your comment below and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. I do read all my comments and I respond to all of them. Thanks again. Best of luck.